Anyone? I think Khairul Amin has made cooking easier for everyone. Kan?
Sambal Khairul Amin.
Sorry?
Sambal.
Sambal Khairul Amin, yes. And also because of him, I feel like a lot more people are learning to cook, are enjoying how to cook.
I always follow recipe.
Yeah, the recipe, kan? The Ramadan recipe, remember?
Cooking is easy.
Yes,
Yes.
the 30-day Ramadan recipe. So because of Khairul Amin, everyone has started to enjoy cooking because it's easy and it still tastes good, right? What about Dr. Amalina? Dr. Amalina Bakri. Do you know the history of Dr. Amalina?
Yes.
Yeah, how she became famous?
She got 17th A for SP.
Yeah, I think that's the history in Malaysia. Tak ada lagi kan lebih 17 tu?
No, not yet.
Second, I think we have like 20,
I rasa
20,
masih ada
21.
Yeah.
20 something, 21.
Yeah, 21 A.
That boy, right? That man.
I think it's a boy, a Chinese boy, if I'm not mistaken, 21A.
Right? Yes.
Yeah, but Amalina, because she got 21A plus or A1 during her time. She's my age, by the way. So that's why she became famous because of that. And you can see that she's not just someone who's smart from, what do you call it? From memorizing the textbook. She's skillful because she's also contributing and doing all her PhD in UK. There's someone saying something in the chat box. Let me see. Oh, I'm lagging. Am I still lagging, Husaini? Me ke you yang lagging?
Teacher, sometimes you are lagging.
Sometimes you are lagging, teacher.
Okay, when I lag, just let me know tak, jangan type sebab I tak sempat tengok. So just shout out, teacher, we cannot hear you or you're sounding like a robot. Right,
Okay,
next
teacher.
one. Okay, this is what we're doing today.
When people say, oh, I want to be like you, I want to be an actor.
Okay, so do you know who this person is? Just now?
No. I don't know.
I mean, anybody knows who that person is?
I
She's
don't
an
know
artist.
her name.
She's someone famous. She acts in different movies. Alamak. Cameron Diaz. Do you know Cameron Diaz? Because zaman I tahu kot, you tak tahu. So this person is a celebrity. She's very famous, by the way. And this is what she has to say about fame. I want you to focus on how she explains, how she gives examples, how she gives explanation, because after this, you are going to do exactly what she did, okay? Like, first of all, notice how long she speaks. I don't know if you can see the time. Is there time here? Oh, there's no time, but anyway, she speaks in 60 seconds, yeah? So pay attention to what she says.
When people say, oh, I want to be like you, I want to be an actor, I want to look like you, the question I always ask them is why? Like, really, why? And people, and especially America, this idea of fame, that to be famous means that you're successful, that you're happy. It's not about, I don't do what I do because I want to be famous. That's part of, being famous is my job. I am not, when I'm home, I am not, and I'm with my family and my friends, I am not famous. I am me, and I'm Cameron, and fame does not define me. And so if you are looking for fame to define you, then you will never be happy, and you will always be searching for happiness, and you will never find it in fame. And so that goes back to, I think, for me.
Okay. So that's Cameron Diaz's idea of fame. Because you cannot see the type here, she spoke for 60 seconds. Why I've asked you to listen and pay attention to what she talks about is because of our next activity. This is what we're doing, everyone. Okay. Has anyone heard of this? This is actually a competition. So if you go on YouTube, you can find a lot of videos on this 60-second pitch. What do you think it means? People?
Madam teacher?
What do you think it means? 60-second pitch. What do you think the game is about?
We need to talk spontaneously.
You need to talk spontaneously for 60 seconds without pausing. Okay, so this is actually a competition, an international competition. Dekat Malaysia ada, but it started in the USA. So they have this competition every year where they call public speakers and people to speak on a specific topic for 60 seconds only straight.
Teacher,
Without
you're
stopping.
lagging.
Okay. What about now? Still lagging? Now okay tak?
Okay, okay.
Okay. Because yeah, I don't know, something is wrong with my connection. So every once in a while you might hear me lagging, yeah? But anyway, 60-second pitch based on these topics, you are going to be speaking for 60 seconds on the dot. Okay? No less, no more. And try to minimize the And once you're done with 60 seconds, you are going to call someone, and that someone will begin speaking for 60 seconds again, and it goes on and on and on. Okay, so basically it's speaking without pauses for 60 seconds only. Right, look at the questions. So how many questions do you see?
7.
7, teacher.
7. So what's going to happen is I'm going to leave it up to you to choose the questions, whichever question that you want, but only one question. And if there are more than one person doing the same question, it's okay. Because for 60-second pitch, you get to choose the topic. Even if there are 3 people talking on the same topic, it's also no problem. All right. So usually it's spontaneous lah, but because I know you need some time to think of the examples. Remember last week we learned cohesive devices. Furthermore, for example, use that in your speaking, and then we are going to start 60 seconds. Okay, I'm going to give you about 5 minutes to prepare on your own. But first of all, 2 minutes, let's just go through all the questions, yeah? Let's look at number 1. Husaini, can you read number 1?
What are the pros and cons of being famous?
Anybody has issues or words they don't know? What's the meaning of pros and cons? Pros and cons, what does it mean here?
It's about advantages and disadvantages.
Okay, which one is advantageous?
Pros.
Yeah, pros is advantageous, kan? And cons, what are the cons of being famous? The disadvantages of being famous. Okay, that's question number 1. So if you like question number 1, you can prep for question number 1. Let's go to number 2. Ayu, can you read number 2, Ayu?
Generally behave responsibly.
Okay, so here number 2. Ayu, have you read?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Do famous people generally behave responsibly? What does this mean? Do you understand?
Famous people.
Responsibly famous. Good, Haryati. Contohnya siapa yang famous tapi tak responsible? Banyak kan?
Ramai, teacher.
So many, yeah. So sometimes you feel like because you're famous, you can do whatever you want, you can break the rules. So if you like this question, again, you can prep for this question. Right. Salisa, are you here? Salisa ada tak malam ni? I don't know if Salisa is here. Maybe not. Okay, Yan is here.
Yeah.
Oh, Salisa, you're here. Can you read number 3, Salisa?
If you are a parent, which famous person would you want to inspire your child?
Okay, here if you are parents. Now, how many of you are parents here?
Me.
Wawa, yes. Raise your hand if you are parents. Do we have many parents? Haryati, yes. Salisa, I know you're a parent. Wawa is also a parent, okay? So if you are a parent, which famous person would you want your child to look up to or to be inspired by? Even if you're not a parent and you like this question, you can always go for this question, okay? Right, let's go to number 4. Shahira. Shahira, can you read this, Shahira? We have 2 Shahira now. Shahira.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
Are there any famous people who are famous but are
Untalented.
Yes. We have a lot, kan? Don't we? Do we have a lot of famous people who are untalented? Do we, everyone?
Not really
Manage.
sure, teacher.
Not really sure. Okay, never mind. So if you like number 4, you can go with number 4. Okay, number 5. Faiz, can you read?
Yes, teacher. Have you ever met anybody famous? Who? When? What did you say?
I remember your story of Caprice, Faiz. So if you'd like this one, you can choose this one. If you don't, let's not do this one. Okay. Kas, can you read number 6?
Yes, teacher. Which famous person would you most like to meet and why?
Okay. So this is the sort of like the opposite of number 5. Number 6, if you could meet anyone famous, who would you like to meet and why? And last but not least, the other Shahira. Can you read Shahira? Shahira with the Y.
Would you rather be successful or famous?
Okay, so would you want to be successful or would you want to be famous? All right, so 60-second pitch, everybody. Afterwards, we're going to pass baton, yeah? After 60 seconds, that person names someone. Okay, pass. And the rule is, first of all, you must read your topic. So first of all, before you begin or anything, just read your topic, then go into your explanation and elaboration. Think of Cameron Diaz in the video earlier. She spoke for about 1 minute. So what you can add is lots of examples, give elaboration, add your sentence connectors or linkers, so that would help you to reach that 60 seconds. And again, you cannot go over 60 seconds. Habis je 60 seconds, you have to pass to someone else. Okay, so have you decided on a question?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, yeah. Can I give you, is 5 minutes enough for planning?
Yes.
This is only the first part, you know, we've got another speaking activity after. So I don't want to spend too long on this. 5 minutes, yeah? Okay, let's look at the time. Now is, need to do better with time. Alamak. Okay. Now it's 9:15. So at 9:20, we are going to start. All right, you can go on and plan what you, let me go to the question. Okay, you can, yeah, I stop share dulu. All right, you can start your draft now. I'll share the screen again, don't worry. Okay, 5 minutes begins now. You guys, can you see my WhatsApp messages? You cannot, kan? Okay, 3 more minutes. Okay, everyone finished? Has everyone finished? Or do you need more time? Do you need
Finish,
more
teacher.
time or you're ready? How many of you tonight? Let me just see. 12 of you. Okay, afterwards, you guys, before we finish the class, let's just update our attendance, yeah, in the WhatsApp group. We will do that every week, inshallah. Okay, everyone ready, girl? Are we ready to start?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, yeah? Okay, let's start then. So again, it's going to be like passing baton, 60 seconds per person, and you have to elect the next person that you want to speak. And again, the rule is the first thing you have to mention is the title of your speech. Okay, let us just put it into bigger screen. Okay, right, ready. So who would like to volunteer and go first? Any takers, any brave hearts out there would like to go first?
Teacher, can I try?
Yes, Faiz can. Okay, once you start, I'm going to play, yeah?
Okay. Okay. I will choose the question number 5. Have you ever met anybody famous? Who, when, what did you say? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I have met Ismail Sabri, which is the Prime Minister of Malaysia in 2019. On that day, I met him during the small election at Rantau and UMNO, and also he is the leader of the opposition. And what did I say to him is, can I take picture with you? So that's all about I have ever met anybody famous in my life. And also I have met a lot of famous people, but it is very
Wow.
important for me.
Okay,
That's
right.
all. Thank you.
Okay, Faiz, next person.
Guys, teacher.
Okay, Kas, ready? Go.
Teacher,
Kas cannot hear you.
choose number 6.
Okay.
Number 6, yes.
Mhm.
Which famous person would you most like to meet and why? Okay. First of all is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mm.
Yes, for sure, he is my idol when I was 7 years old. As we all know, he is the greatest footballer of all time. I like him very much because I see he is from zero to hero, and actually he is very hardworking person. That's why he can achieve his goal to be a number 1 in the world, the best footballer. On top of
Is
that,
it? Okay.
okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Betul? You nak add tadi on top of that tak jadi.
As the teacher.
Okay. All right, next one, Kas, choose the next person.
Husaini, teacher.
Okay, Husaini, go. Husaini.
Can you hear me, teacher?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I choose what are the pros and cons of being famous.
Mm-hmm.
The first pros is maybe we can get a special treatment from anybody wherever we go. For example, if we go to a restaurant, we are well welcome like a VIP because and then we are treated by special waiters, and of course we can enjoy our food on a special place and table. Other than that, by being famous, we can be a rich person since we may be offer with we can get a big salary. And then the cons is maybe we need to face a lot of criticism because not all people like what we are doing. And the last cons is maybe we can attract stalkers, and this is dangerous to our life.
Okay,
So
good,
that's
good.
all from me.
Good, Husaini. You actually use the 60 seconds. Okay, next one. Husaini, choose the next person.
Ayu.
Okay, are you?
Yes. I choose. Would you rather be successful or famous?
Mhm.
Be successful because being successful it shows our ability of doing something compared to being a famous people. Sometimes famous people they are good for nothing. For example, like for example, like they are trying to do something to attract people to get the likes in Instagram, and sometimes they think that they are doing is not really necessary, and they trying so hard, and that's why I would rather be successful than being a famous person. That's all.
Okay, good, good. Are you? Okay, next person, are you? Who would be the next person?
Miss Alisa.
Okay, Miss Salisa, ready?
I choose number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm a parent, so I would like to choose Dr. Melina Baki to aspire my children. As we know, Dr. Melina got which is she was got a record in 17 A1 score in SPM year 2004, and then she also graduated as a doctor in July 2013 from University of Edinburgh, and then she also currently doing the PhD in medicine at Department of Surgery and Cancer. And she also a part of staff which doing the operation for baby Ainu.
Yes, correct. For Ainu
That's all
Mardia,
my
kan?
children. Yep. So I hope that all my children will inspire Dr. Madina. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Salisa, thank you. Good choice. Next one, Salisa, who would you like to go next?
Siti Sahira.
Siti Shahira, okay. Our police officer. Shahira?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
All right, go.
I'm number 4. Okay, the artist, have the artist popular because many followers Instagram. Then they are dipanggil.
Collect?
Collect to acting. But they no bakat apa?
No talent.
No talent.
Hmm.
That's all.
Who are some of the artists, Shahira, that you feel like they're famous but they have no talent?
Many.
like who?
Like I don't know the name, but I know.
Because I think now they like to take a lot of TikTokers playing in
Yeah.
drama, kan? And they don't
Yeah.
have that acting background.
TikTok,
They just
Instagram.
Yeah, they just have many followers, and directors would take them because directors want a lot of viewers, kan? So, yep, I agree with you, Shahira, because there are so many untalented famous people that are on screen right now.
Viral people.
Viral people, yes, that you don't know why they're famous, but they are.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Right, Shahira, can you choose the next person? Who will be the next person?
Shahira Y.
Okay, Shahira Y. Shahira?
Yes.
Shahira Y, ready?
Yes.
Okay, I play.
I choose number 7. Would you rather be successful or famous? I would rather be successful because famous can be achieved after you being successful. When you successful, you can contribute something to others, and after that, when people know you, you can become famous. And that's why I think successful is more important than become famous, because you can achieve famous after you successful. So I think successful is more so that's why I think I would rather choose being successful more than famous.
Being famous. Okay, good. 60 seconds on the dot, but a bit of pauses there, Shaira, but that's okay. Right. Who would you like to go next, Shaira? So far, I think we've covered, okay, number 2, not yet. Shaira, who would you like to choose next?
Yan?
Yan. Okay, Yan, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, Yan, ready, go.
I choose number.
Cannot hear you, Yan. Yan? I cannot hear you, or is it only me?
Me too.
Yeah, Yan, we cannot hear you. Again, Yan. It must be the connection in Penang tonight, because Yan's having the problem, but Hussein is okay. I'm having the problem with my connection. Yan,
Maybe
are
I
you...
can request Yan for now, teacher.
Yeah, okay, yes, please, Wawa, you can continue.
Yeah, because all right. So yeah, good evening everyone. So I choose number 5. Have you ever met anybody famous? Who, when, what did you say? Okay, actually previously I was a broadcast journalist for Nona TV3. Yeah, in 2013 to 2014, almost 2015 like that lah, before I continue my master in journalism. So basically, I met a lot of famous people in different background, like politicians, even prime minister at that time, and our prime minister at this time also, and then also, yeah, actors, singers, singers like Siti Nurhaliza. A lot of people are like Faisal Tahir. Okay, even Datuk Bida, the businessman, very famous businessman, Datuk Alim.
Yeah, controversial.
Yes. Yeah. So what did I say to them? A lot of things lah. We discussed. Sorry, teacher.
For what?
Sometimes
60 seconds.
Okay.
I think because you were a journalist, so you're so used to, speaking more than 60 seconds.
Yes, correct, teacher.
In one sentence, tell us who is the famous person that you like or most memorable for you? One sentence.
For that time, I really want to meet. I really want to see Tun Mahathir Mohamad, and I'm able to meet with him and able to interview him. Yeah, that's all.
Oh God, yes.
Thank you.
Tun M is also my favorite prime minister, I have to say. And
Yes, me too, teacher.
yeah, so I got to meet him, Alhamdulillah, when
Me
he
too,
was,
teacher. I also.
because somehow he came to, to an event, and I got to bring my students to meet him. So I'm like, oh, leganya dapat jumpa dia, because after that, it was the recent one, and before 2020 kan, because he backed
The
down.
prime minister.
Yeah, so I got to meet him before he stepped down. So lega. Okay, all right. He's my favorite, by the way.
Me too, teacher. I also have ever met him.
You've met him also, Faiz?
Yes.
And what did you say anything to him?
I not on that time is very, just take picture with him, and also congratulations about your comeback.
The comeback, exactly. Yes. I got him to sign an autograph from his book. Remember, he wrote one or a few books, and I got him to sign the book.
The Doctor in the House, right?
The Doctor in the House, yes. So that's one of the memories that I really cherish. Okay, right. Wawa, who would you like to choose next, Wawa? Wawa, are you still here?
Yeah, well, teacher, because Kazvini, is it? Can
Kazvini has spoken. Maybe Yan, because Yan was cut off just now.
Okay, then I choose Yan.
Yan, would you like to continue? Are you okay with your connection?
Sorry, teacher. Yes, now okay.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
I would like to choose number 7 because I wanted to be a successful person rather than famous person, because when you are a successful person, automatically you are famous. Famous among your friends, family, colleague, and they will admire you and wanted to be like you. After that, they will idolize you and come to you and ask for advice and ask how to be like you. And they will respect you and remember you because all the good things and about an achievement that you achieve. I think that's all from me, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. Good, thank you, Yan. So I think all of you who chose number 7, all of you decided that you rather be successful than famous, yeah? Okay, interesting. Yan, can you choose the next person, Yan? Who would go next?
Salisa.
Salisa has spoken. Who else have not spoken?
Wahida.
Wahida, yes, Wahida has not spoken. Wahida?
Yes.
Okay, which one, Wahida, would you like to do?
Number 7 as well.
Okay, number 7. All right, let's see.
Wahida, because before you start up in doing sorry?
I cannot hear you. Start again, Wahida. Can you start again?
Now?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I would rather be successful than famous because before you set up in doing anything in life, you need to ask yourself, why are you doing it? And it can be because of money. It should be something you love and something you are truly passionate about, something that maybe can impact others, people's life in a positive way. And that is actually how I define the success, and not just about how many money you earn and or views you have. And fame doesn't actually equate to money. For instance, if you focus more on famous and views but you are unhappy and not enjoy doing it just for the sake of money or to be famous, you are going to be burned out pretty quick and probably won't last long because that money don't come all the way. But when you love and enjoy doing it, you can endure through that as you go. Life is tough, so think wisely.
Good, Wahida. All right. Okay, Wahida, can you choose the next person? I think we have 2 people who have not got their turn. Haryati. Haryati, you've not spoken, kan, Haryati?
Not yet, teacher.
Okay, all right.
Okay, I choose question number 1. What are the pros and cons of being famous? So the pros of being famous, because number 1, you will got so many opportunities when you become a famous person by most of the people. And for person that like a businessman or businesswoman, they will easily to promote their product, and of course they can become more have more fans to buy their product. And then the cons of being famous, of course you have no privacy because you cannot do the normal things that you cannot do the things that normal people do, such as go for holiday. Then
time's up, Haryati.
Come to you and more would like to take photo with you.
Okay, so good, because you've got some good examples there, especially for pros. All right. Who else have not spoken? I think Laila. Laila, you're here again?
Yeah, Laila, yeah.
Okay, Laila, go for it.
Okay. I choose number 7. Would you rather be successful or famous? Okay. I would rather be a successful person because when it comes to successful, definitely we are some. So goals mean if we set a goal, it will come with a lot of effort. So from there, I can see my own effort and I will satisfied with my own effort if I can achieve and I can measure my own abilities. So I can prove my self abilities as well. Okay, from my achievement, I can contribute by helping others in terms of monetary, so it will give me more satisfaction.
Okay, good. All right. On the dot. Okay. Have I missed out anyone? Has anyone not spoken tonight?
No, teacher.
No, yeah? Okay.
No,
So,
teacher.
that's how 60-second pitch works. If you go to on YouTube, it's quite interesting, you know, because there's an international competition based on this. And if I'm not mistaken, there was a recent one that a Malaysian college student actually won, an international public speaking 60-second pitch. So you talk nonstop on a topic for 60 seconds. Okay. Any comments? Who do you think had the most convincing or the most, what do you call it? The most interesting ideas and facts to listen to? Who do you think? I mean, who did you enjoy listening to?
Faiz.
Faiz, Kaz and Faiz, you guys has this brotherhood that cannot be broken, eh?
I will choose Kaz, teacher.
Okay, you choose Kaz and Kaz choose Faiz. Of course, we know that. What about others? What do you think?
Wahida.
Wahida, yeah, okay. So I actually would like to point out about what Wahida mentioned. If you notice, Wahida did on number 7. At first, Wahida gave an example of what success means and why it's more important. So there was example, there were good elaboration, and there were also sort of like sharing experience. So when you do this, if you watch on YouTube, people use a lot of personal references when they're doing this. So meaning they talk about themselves a bit, just a bit as an example. Like how would you measure yourself when you want to be successful? I think Laila did that as well. So you can always, people like to hear to stories. People like to listen to stories. So always when you include yourself in the picture, not too much, but too much nanti people get bored. So when you talk about yourself a bit and your experience in your speaking, it would make your speech better and interesting to listen to. Okay, right. So next one, let's go to success pula. So how is success different from fame? Success is, what's the definition of success? Give me one line, your definition of success.
Teacher, can I try?
Yes, can, Faiz.
Success is an achievement that you get when you work hard.
Yes, when you work hard. Okay, that's really deep. For me, success is, for example, success is not crying for one day, for example. That's for someone, possibly. Okay, because maybe that someone likes to cry. So success is not crying for one day. Small achievements. What is success for you? Something simpler. Anyone? Success is not ordering Grab food for one day, for example. Because you save your money, kan? Any other simple ideas of success that you have?
Success is when I got promoted.
Yes, good. When you get promotion, correct? What else? Success is?
Accomplishment.
Accomplishment, yes. What kind of accomplishment, Kaz? Like?
What is it?
Like apa? Contohnya for you.
Oh, yes.
Personal achievement macam mana for you?
I think get into the university.
Yes, success is getting into the university. Success is being able to help my sister, for example. Okay, so we all have different ideas of success. Now, I want you to look at all these 3 definitions of success by these famous deceased people. What's the meaning of deceased? People, do you know the meaning of deceased?
Dead people.
Dead people, yes. They are famous, but they're no longer with us. They are dead like a long time ago. So I want you to take about 2 minutes. Look at all these definitions, these 3 definitions by these famous dead people. Which one resonates most with you? Do you know the meaning of resonate? You guys, do you know the meaning of resonate?
No.
Resonate is mana yang paling you boleh relate to, mana yang paling you feel lah. Okay, so try to read 1 minute. Just going to switch on the aircon because it's really hot. Sekejap, yeah. So read first. Okay, so let's read number 1. Wahida, can you read number 1, Wahida? What's the definition of success?
Success is the ability to go from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm. By Winston Churchill.
Yes, this is Winston Churchill. He was a prime minister of UK long ago, right? So what do you understand by this definition? In short, apa maksud dia? What did Winston Churchill mean when he said this?
It's okay to be fail as long as you give up doing it.
Huh? And what's the meaning of enthusiasm? Yeah, enthusiasm is actually one of my favorite English words. Yeah, enthusiasm. What does it mean? Enthusiasm.
I think.
Yeah, your excitement, your semangat, betul. Enthusiasm tu bila you bersemangat to do something. So he is saying, it's okay for you to fail, but you tak hilang semangat. That is success, right? What about the second one? Laila, can you read the second definition, Laila?
The most important single ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with people.
I'm going home now. Okay, Wawa. Right, Wawa. See you, Wawa. Okay, the most important single ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with people. This is Theodore Roosevelt. Anybody knows?
Yes, president.
Yes, he was president of which country, guys?
Yes.
US. Number berapa tahu tak?
26.
You know. Pandainya. Okay, 26 out of, you Google kan? Out of
Yes,
berapa?
teacher.
How many presidents does the USA have?
44 or
46 lah, kan?
46.
Joe Biden is number 46. This
Joe Biden.
This Theodore guy is number 26. Okay. What is Theodore saying? If you want to be successful, you need to be able to get along with people. This is also interesting. Okay, I'm going to ask everyone which one they feel like defines them. And last but not least, definition 3. Can I get Salisa to read, Salisa? Definition 3.
Success does not consist of never making mistakes, but in never making the same ones a second time. George Bernard
Shaw. Right. George Bernard Shaw. Have you Googled who he is? Or who he was? This person is Irish.
Irish.
He's Irish. And he's also a Nobel Prize winner for literature. He makes a lot of literature, a lot of plays, a lot of poems, all right? And George said that success does not consist of never making mistakes, but never making the same mistake the second time. So it's like you never learn lah, in a way. You buat salah, so you buat lagi sekali. So if you're able not to do that, then you are successful. So which one do you like most? Or you think like, okay, this is my life mantra. I can relate to this. Which one do you like most? What about number 1? How many of you can relate with number 1? Winston Churchill. Not losing your enthusiasm. Haryati. Yeah, anybody else can relate with number 1? Who else? Raise their hand, let me see. Haryati, Husaini, Ayu, yeah, you tak hilang semangat. You You fail point, but you're still enthusiastic. I mean, it's not easy, you know, if you keep doing the same thing and you keep failing, not everyone would have the same enthusiasm. Ayu, Yan, and Shahira with the Y. Okay, good, good. Right, what about number 2? Who can relate most with number 2? Getting along with people. This is interesting, yeah?
I think me, teacher.
Who, Kas? Why do you think so, Kas? Kas, apa lagi? Kas and Laila. Why do you need to get along with people to be successful? Why do you think so?
Because is it?
Pak Isa kat tanya ke Kas, the one that chose number 2?
No. Salah. Wrong, teacher.
Kas, did you say number 2?
Yes, teacher.
Why?
Because I think when we know how to get along with people, I think it gives me a lot of benefit. Fight.
Yeah. I think for a leader, you have to be strict, but at the same time,
yes.
You need to get along with people as well for you to, because you're working for them, so you need to know them. Kan? Laila is another one. Laila, why do you say that you need to get along with people?
Yeah, by get along with people, same like we have to know our surrounding and environment, so that we know, as a leader, we know what we are planning. So we have to observe around us, especially the people who will work with us, so we can we can control we know how to.
You control them by being close to them, kan? Because you know how you can control them. Right. What about number 3? Success is you learn from your mistake. You don't repeat them. Anybody feel like they can relate to this?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
But sometimes we always repeat our mistakes, kan?
Yes.
Yeah, we say that we won't do it again, but oftentimes, because we're human, we tend to repeat our mistakes. So we will be successful once we stop repeating the same mistakes. Okay, right, it's almost 10. I think we've come.
Definition number 3 reflect to definition number 1.
Yes, definition number 3 has some sort of, what do you call it, overlapping meaning, kan, with number 1. It's just that number 3 ni, it talks about you tak hilang semangat walaupun you gagal dan gagal. This one, you buat salah, okay, tak apa, tapi jangan buat lagi the next time. So yeah, it's about learning from mistakes for number 1 and number 3. Number 2 is a bit different. Okay, let's go to the last one. You are going to do a bit of role play, everyone. So these are different situations of 4 different people, and they all define success differently. What you're going to do is right now, I will randomly put you into groups, okay? And you will explain why you feel that you are successful based on what is mentioned here. So we've got Mr. Dosh, a businessman, a rich person. We've got Miss Adversity, a single mother. We've got Ronaldo, not Ronaldo, yeah? A top professional football player. And then we've got Professor Woodpecker, a famous academic Oxbridge. So after you have presented your argument, why you think you are most successful based on your background, I will decide out of these 4 people who I think is the most successful based on what you have argued. Okay, so 4 personalities here that you will be working in your groups later. And again, it's not going to be a long discussion because one group will only take about 5 minutes to describe. Boleh? Boleh ke everyone?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So I'm going to put randomly, but I need to choose a leader first for every group. Anyone would like to volunteer as the leader? Oh, my cat. Anyone wants to volunteer? Okay, then I choose lah. Mr. Dosh, this businessman, the leader will be Siapa Haryati will be the leader for Mr. Dosh, group number 1. Group number 2, Miss Adversity, the single mother. Faiz will be the single mother, the leader for that group. All right. Ronald O, the leader will be Ayu. And Professor Woodpecker, the leader will be, let me see, Shahira. Shahira with an H, our new Shahira. Okay, now I'm going to put you into breakout rooms. So discuss for about 5 minutes. And then we are going to come to the main session for you to present your ideas. Breakout rooms. Okay, we'll have 4 breakout rooms here. Right, Haryati, you will be with Husaini and also Laila in room 1. Alamak, my battery pula low. Sekejap. Okay. And then let me just assign you first. Faiz, you're the single mother, kan?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Faiz, you will be with Miss Salisa and also Yan, right? Faiz, Salisa, and Yan. And then room number 3, Ronaldo will be Ayu, Kaz, and Shahira. Oh, I'm left with only Wahida. Okay, let's not fight for Mr. Woodpecker. So Wahida, you will be in room 3 as well. Okay, so we have only 3 rooms and we're fighting for either Mr. Dosh or Miss Single Mom and also Ronaldo. All right, I'll be sharing that in our WhatsApp group. Okay, 5 minutes, people. Now it's 9:55. At 10, we will start speaking. So basically, you will read their background, and then based on their explanation of the background, you will explain why you think this person is really successful based on the terms that they have explained. And you have to defend her. You would say that she is successful because of what? Right? Oh, sorry, it's already 10. So let's take until 10:05. This is going to be a short one. And make sure that when you are explaining, everyone will speak within 5 minutes only. So 4 or 3 of you only within 5 minutes. Okay, off you go.
Teacher,
Yeah.
can you send the picture about
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I will send in WhatsApp.
Okay.
Don't worry. Okay, I'll send in
Thank you,
WhatsApp.
teacher.
Okay. Husaini, why are you not joined? Yeah, you're supposed to be in room 1. Let me move you there. Husaini, room 1. Kenapa not join? Cannot be. Okay. Okay, everyone's back. Let's get ready. I think we can finish on time tonight. Why is it only Faiz and Yan in the room? Where is everyone else?
Maybe they still discuss
Okay, all
about
right. Everyone's coming.
the topic. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yes, teacher.
So this is our last speaking activity for tonight. And let's try to make it on time. Okay, let me just share the screen again. Okay, share. So remember, you've got about 4 minutes. The maximum is 5, no problem, but let's try to keep it within 4 minutes. And then you are again going to decide why your person is most successful. Ready, everyone? We are going to start with the first one, Mr. Dosh. Okay, so Haryati and the gang, whenever you're ready, you can start.
Okay. So we are from group number 1, which is talk about Mr. Dosh. So we think that Mr. Dosh is a successful businessman based on this fact that stated here. First, because he is a businessman and also the owner of a large telecommunication company. So being a owner of a large telecommunication company.
What's that sound? Is it coming from you, Haryati, or is it this sound?
Police is coming.
What is that sound? Yeah, let me just see. Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry that I stopped you, Haryati.
It's okay.
I was like, what was that? Okay. Haryati, would you like to restart again? Let's restart lah.
Okay.
Can we? Okay.
Okay. So we are from group number 1, which is we talk about Mr. Dosh. So we think that Mr. Dosh is a successful person because based on this fact that stated here, he is a businessman and owner of a large telecommunication company. So being an owner of a large company, you need to have the ability and you need to have the knowledge to become the owner of a large telecommunication company. So based on this, so we think that he is a very successful person.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so I pass the next point to Laila.
Okay. By having over £1 billion in the bank and several large country houses, a yacht, and some stable in rural island, and the rest asset that Mr. Dosh having right now, it is showing that he is a successful CEO in one of the large telecommunication company. The way he's thinking of business should be in helicopter view, so that he is well managed and well planned about his company way forward. Okay, and then all the asset he has, it is symbolic of the achievement by having a successful company that he ran over the years. Okay, the next point I will pass to my team.
Saini, is
Okay.
it?
Yes.
Yeah, Saini.
Okay.
Why Mr. Dosh is a successful person? Because he is a great parent. Because he sent his children to the best boarding schools in Europe, and this proves he raises his son perfectly so that his children is well educated, and then he want to ensure maybe one day his son can be like him, or having good careers that can benefit himself or his student itself.
Itself.
Himself. I think that's all from me.
Okay, all right. So, Mr. Dosh, I think you guys have measured your success based on wealth, kan? Wealth, kekayaan, and also your achievements, which is fine. That's how some people see success. Betul tak, Laila?
Yeah.
Yeah, kan? Because not many people can send their children to the best boarding schools in Europe. It's going to be expensive. So Mr. Dosh works hard for that and sends his children for the best, to the best. Tengok ini yang bunyi dia.
Oh, I see.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Dosh. Now, let's go to Miss Adversity. Okay, who's doing Miss Adversity? Which group?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Faiz, would you like to start?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Jom. Sekejap. Let's go to the front. Okay.
Do we need to evacuate?
Let's evacuate the Zoom area. Okay, Faiz.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam.
I'm from group number 2, which is, and we are going to discuss, we are going to tell about the Miss Adversity. Okay. What I thought about Miss Adversity is she is an independent woman because she pays her own bills, buy her own things, and doesn't allow a man to affect her stability of self-confidence.
Okay. All right.
And also she grew up her own by herself with her children. And she also confident, self-motivated woman who take responsibility for her action and never blame the rest of the world for her mistake. So that's why we talk about she is an independent woman. So I will pass for my team. Thank you.
I would say that Miss Adversity is
I don't see Yan. I only see
very
the
strong
dress.
woman because sorry teacher because because she is a single mother of 2 children. One of her children is hyperactive and the other one is Down syndrome, and she also doesn't need friends and husband to support her, and she is strong enough to take care of her child alone. That's all from me, and I will pass to my other teammate to continue.
Okay, I will continue. So,
Salisa?
Miss Adversity is a patient mother because she has 2 disabled children, which the first is hyperactive and second is the Down syndrome. So as we know that hyperactive also can call as the ADHD, which is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. And then she needs to give full attention to his son, her son. If not, they will not control their behavior. And then the second is Down syndrome. She also needs monitor her son's daily routine, such as dressing, brush the teeth, and then it means daily routine. So to be a good single mother is not the easy way. So she is give a good attitude, which is she is has a patient, stronger woman and independent. So in my opinion, she
She is
the best
successful.
candidate that you did here, because Yasi is successful to manage both of their children, even though they realize that both of them is disabled children. So she try to manage both of them, even though she is a single mother. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else in your group? No, just the three of you, kan?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Miss Adversity, on that enlightening explanation. Okay, last but not least, let's go to Ronaldo. Oh, not Ronaldo, yeah? Okay, before this alarm goes off, let's just save ourselves. Hey. Okay, ready? Ronaldo, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you?
Teacher.
Okay,
Yes.
start.
Okay. Assalamualaikum. I am from group number 2 and our team will be discussing about Ronaldo. So why Ronaldo is a successful person? First of all, he is a professional football and also the member of the Panama team which won the World Cup in 1998. As you can see, it is not easy to get into the higher team, the famous team, and we need to go through all of challenges. And in order to go to get this achievement, he need to go for training. He need to manage his time, control the emotion, and handle the criticism among the people. Because we know, being a famous person, there would be someone who didn't like us. So I will pass to the next one, Miss Shahira.
Why Ronaldo is a successful person? Because he contributes with his skill and won 7 times in Footballer of the Year of contest, and won 5 times in national championship with teamwork with his team. That's all, and I pass to Wahida.
Okay.
So apart from Ronaldo is a top professional football player and his contribution, he is successful because despite the fact that he is a top professional football player and being wanted by the top European clubs, he is loyal and passionate and have trust on his team, although maybe his current team real deal not that good compared to the other top clubs, but he decided to and play for his current team instead of join the other top clubs, which portray that he believed in his team well and not being FOMO to join the best team.
FOMO. Okay. Right. Good. Next one.
Me, teacher.
Kaz, okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, last but not least, the conclusion. Okay, Ronaldo is a successful person. For sure, he is a professional footballer. I think he is not just a professional footballer because in my opinion, nowadays, many professional footballer, I think really not have the achievement. I think they just play for money, not just for their career. So, okay, so as you can see, Ronaldo have achievement like have won the Football of the Year contest 7 times. So I think this is the big achievement for him. So that's why not many footballer can be like Ronaldo. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right. So here, now let's look at how these 3 people measure success. Again, success, how you define success depends on your values as a person, what you value as important, your upbringing, your surrounding, what else would influence you on how you define success? Anything else, people?
Mindset.
Mindset, yes, mindset, upbringing, like how you were brought up, kan? Right. So Mr. Dosh, mindset is that of if you're wealthy, you can provide all of this, you are considered successful. What about Miss Adversity? How does she define success?
Being positive.
Being positive, being independent, being able to be the best mom for her children. So that's how she defined success. What about Ronaldo? How does he define success? Ronaldo, what are some of the qualities? Sorry, Kas?
What teacher the question?
How does Ronaldo define success for himself?
I think his achievement.
His achievement, and also Wahida mentioned loyalty, kan?
Loyalty.
Yeah, because one who is loyal, like remember what Theodore said, you are successful when you get along with many people. So being loyal is one of the ways that you can get along with many people. So again, there are different criteria to define success. But which character do you think I would choose tonight that I think has defined being successful effectively?
I think teacher will choose Ronaldo.
You think I will choose Ronaldo? Okay, why? On what quality would I choose Ronaldo?
Because
Ronaldo. Sorry?
I think because our group present very well.
Okay, our group present very well. Yes, you did. Good on that. What else? Any other guesses? Which team or which person would I choose? You think?
Adversity.
Why, Salisa? Because you presented the best?
because she's a single mother, and then she has 2 disabled children, hyper also Down syndrome. She's independent, patient, and a stronger woman.
Okay. Mr. Dosh, you don't want to defend yourself, is it? Don't you want to defend your character, Mr. Dosh? Haryati or Laila or Husaini? Don't you want to defend Mr. Dosh? Where are all the Mr. Dosh? Haryati?
Yeah, I think Mr. Dosh is the most successful the most successful beside Miss Adversity and Ronaldo.
Okay, because he's rich, is it?
Because he's owner of the large company. It's not easy to manage a large company.
Yep.
Because the ability to manage the company, and they have more achievement based on that.
True. So again, as you can see, even you, because you had to defend different personalities of people, you had to think from their point of view. You may not think wealth is the measure of success, but because you're defending Mr. Dosh, you are prone to agree with Mr. Dosh that being able to provide all this is the measure of success. So again, it goes back to your mentality, your mindset, your surrounding, and your beliefs. Okay, I think all of you did well, but I really like how Miss Adversity was defended by Yan, Salisa, and also Faiz. So for tonight, I think the most successful person based on your argument goes to Miss Adversity. Okay, so congrats to you guys.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Thank you, teacher.
The gift would
Congratulations.
be, what would the gift be? The gift would be, what do you want? You get to decide what to do next week. That would be a
100 ringgit.
I know, sorry. Zaman kurang ekonomi kurang bagus sekarang.
Okay, 50 ringgit.
All right, you guys get to decide what you want to do next week. That would be nice. The winner could decide what to do next week. Okay. So Faiz, Yan, and Salisa, later you can discuss what you would like us to do next week. Tell me by Wednesday, then at least I have time to prepare. Okay. All right. So that's
in group WhatsApp.
Yeah, you can reply in group WhatsApp some of the suggestions. You can give me 2 suggestions, what the 3 of you feel we could do next week. Right? Okay, so that's the end of tonight's class. Let's just do a recap. We look at fame, we look at success, and again, fame is not always success, and success is not always fame. And how you define success is based on how you were brought up and your beliefs. Okay, do you have any questions for tonight? I think we've come to the end. It's about time. Oh, Husaini is now amongst, apa tu Husaini? What's that? No longer iceberg. What are those? Are those
Bomboloni.
Kita Usaini
bolo.
is cold.
Yeah, those are donuts, kan?
Actually, it is fat cells.
Really? Why do you
Yes. Yes. Fat
fat
cells.
cells?
I thought bomboloni.
Yes.
I saw like donut also. Yeah, oh my God, we're hungry. That's why. Okay. So
That one,
thank
the
you.
nucleus
The
on the
nucleus,
top.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
Oh God. Nah. All right. So any questions before we end? Do you have any questions?
No,
Teacher,
teacher.
Yeah.
can I just ask you on WhatsApp group if I have any question?
Yeah, yes, that's what the WhatsApp group is for you to ask questions. Okay. So if you want to ask anything, anything not related point, you can always ask. Not related to class, anything English related, you can always ask on WhatsApp group. Okay, so I'll see you guys next week, inshallah. In the meantime, everybody stay safe. And Yan, Salisa, and also Faiz, let me know what you guys would like to cover next week. Okay. All right.
Okay, teacher.
Bye, everyone. See you. Assalamualaikum.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Teacher.
Bye-bye.
Assalamualaikum.
Salam.